Hi, this is Margaret with Recipe Amateur Investigator. Today we're going to make ground turkey stroganoff, and it's by Little Broken. So let's get started. I'm going to use my Curtis stone pan. You're going to get 2 tablespoons of butter. Put in your pan and butter it. You're going to get a half of a white onion, and you're going to put it in. And you're going to get 7 ounces of mushrooms, and you're going to put it in as well. Save your mushroom bowl because we're going to be putting it back in here in a minute. And we're going to stir this together. And see how pretty it looks, the onions with the mushrooms. And we're just going to let this cook down for somewhat. While this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start with the next step. So the next step is you're going to get 1.5 cups of chicken broth. I just love these little snap and lock bowls because they have it, plus it has a little lid. With this, you're going to get 2 tablespoons of flour. And then we're going to mix this up together, make sure there's no lumps. And then we're going to have to set this aside until it's ready. So let's get this. Get this done. Oh my gosh, the onions with the mushrooms smell so good. And we're going to put this to the side. Come back to the mushrooms and the onions. And just let it cook just a little bit. While this is cooking, we're going to get ground turkey meat. Now, she uses raw turkey meat. I can't just do raw turkey meat. I have to season it with a cup, about a hand and a half of breadcrumbs when I do my turkey meat, because I just like turkey meat with season. So you have that next. Is going to be your next step. So it looks, let's go ahead and put these back into the bowl, because they look like they're getting where she wants to get them translucent a little bit and soften. So I'm going to put these back in the bowl as much as I can. And then we're going to put our turkey meat in here. And I just love this Curtis stone pan. It's my favorite cooking pan. I probably have about a couple of them. I give each of my kids a gift one at a time of these Curtis stone pans. I just love them. Okay, so I got all that to the side. The next we're going to put in your ground turkey meat. Oops. Let me go ahead and use this one. Put it in. And we're going to ground it up. And this is another little invention from Curtis Stone. You just put it in and you twist and it breaks it up. Look at that. Look how good it works. I love this little thing from Curtis Stone. And you just break it up. And you're going to put in some olive oil in here as well. So I'm going to put some olive oil. Put a little bit of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to season it with salt and pepper. I don't use that much salt, so I'm going to do my all-season pepper in here. And we're going to brown this up. And this should cook pretty quickly, the pan. Oh my gosh, look how good this works, this thing. Look how it breaks it up. You just put it down, twist and turn. And this is going to have to cook for a few minutes in here. So we're just going to let this brown, and I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. So the turkey meat is browning, as you can see. So the next thing we're going to do is get 3 cloves of garlic. Add in the garlic. Put the garlic all in. Garlic is very healthy. So we got the garlic in. And we're going to let this stir around with the meat. And then we're going to add some paprika. Let me get the paprika in here. And the paprika is going to be 1 teaspoon. So usually I can flip these off, but I can't today. So I'm just going to fill this up. That's half. Oh well, we're just going to eyeball it today. I can't undo it. Okay, that looks like 1 teaspoon to me. So got 1 teaspoon paprika, and we're just going to let this cook together. Now she said to cook this for like 30 minutes altogether. I guess that's including what's brown in it. I don't think I could cook this for 30 minutes because my meat's already done. If you look at it, my meat's already done. So we're just going to stir this for a little bit and then work to the next step. I think it looks done to me. Got that. Okay, so after we got the meat in here all nice and chopped up, the next step is going to be, I never made this before. I found this recipe and I love eating turkey meat. So I said, ooh, let's do turkey stroganoff with it. Well, turkey stroganoff. So after we got this in here, you can smell it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put the chicken broth in the pan and let it simmer. I'm just going to re-stir it up. I'm going to put the chicken broth in here. Ooh, nice and sizzling. And you smell the garlic now in here with the onions and the mushrooms. Oh, it looks really pretty. I'm going to lower my heat just a little bit. That was on high-low. It's on the low, but the highest one. And you can see this pan is just so good. Okay, so I got that in here. Then the next thing she said to do is we're going to add back in the mushrooms. So we're going to put back all this mushrooms in here with the onions. Maybe this is what I was smelling then. It smells so good. We're going to put this in here. Stir it up. Oh, look how pretty. It does kind of look like a stroganoff. So got that pretty. Let this simmer, and then she said we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of, this word because I can't say it properly. Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablespoon. Now this one pours out great. So that's 1. We're gonna add that in. Put that in there as well. And then we're going to let this blend. Ooh, so good. Okay. Then we're going to do is her next step is it's going to start thickening, which we can already see it's starting to thicken, the sauce. If you come a little closer, you can see how the sauce is starting to thicken really good. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take it off the heat. Well, she said to add more salt and pepper to taste, so I'll put a little bit more pepper. And then I'll go ahead and put a little salt because she said to. So I've got to put a little salt. I'm going to lower the heat now, or turn it off. Ooh, this looks good. And then you're supposed to add in half a cup of sour cream. So let's get the sour cream in there. Now that the heat is off. And stir it in. Now that's what I remember when I used to make the stroganoff when the kids were little. The sour cream. My daughter Ashley Renee loves sour cream, so I know she loves this dish. Okay, so it looks all nice and stirred. You come closer, see how pretty it looks. Then you're going to get, I already have mine already cooked. 1 bag of 12 ounce of egg noodles. So let me go get my egg noodles and pour it in. Already have mine in. I can't tell you how old this pot is. This pot is older than me, so that's pretty old. Probably 20 plus years older than me. Okay. In case I want this one. And then you just stir this in. Oh, looks good. And there's your stroganoff. Let me just get all in here. Now, my personal opinion, this is just my personal opinion. I think I should have added maybe double the chicken broth sauce in here to make it a little bit more. That's just my personal opinion. If I make this again, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add more chicken broth and a little bit more sour cream because of I'm putting more chicken broth in there. But come and look at it. Look how pretty it looks. You see how pretty? There it is. That is your turkey stroganoff. So let me just get me a little plate. And taste it. Ooh, it's so delicious. Let's just taste it. I got the noodles. I got a mushroom. I got the turkey meat. I love it. It's delicious. So sorry. I just put it a little bit more so I can warm it up. So if you like this recipe, follow me here at YouTube at Recipe Amateur Investigator. Hit subscribe. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram too, for some pictures. I hope your family enjoys this recipe as much as my family. So come subscribe to my channel. Woohoo! We're at 100 people now. So again, thank you for coming in my kitchen. I hope your family enjoyed this beef stroganoff as much as my family is tonight. Bye, guys.